Hello guys, it's Sapphire Yakami with Sleepy Hollow review of the seventh episode. It's titled The Midnight Ride, and yes, given the fact that it's called The Midnight Ride, yes, it's about Paul Revere. The British are coming. The British are coming. So it starts off with Andy appears to Luke and warns him to stay away from Andy. Luke is traumatized by this encounter with the dead Kylie and refuses to pick up Abby's call. Cause I'd be freaked out too if I know, especially if I thought I saw a tape. Well, obviously we know it was edited by the demon because we know what actually happened. But the tape that everybody else would have viewed would have been this dude running into a mirror and his head snapped back all the way till he could touch his freaking spine. I'd be freaked out too. Like, how the hell is you still? Oh my god. I'd be freaked out too. I probably would. Oh, I'd be freaked out, man. Like, I saw the tape. You shouldn't even be able to talk right now. Like, mm, creepy. That scene still kind of gives me the chills. Like his head just went. Ugh. So we have Ichabod travels to the Freemasons' headquarters to discuss their plans, only to find out that Masons have been killed by the Horsemen and their heads taken. The Horseman wants his damn head. He's again pissed off now. Ichabod realizes that the Horseman is searching for his head, so he and Abby go to Irving, who has been keeping the head in evidence. Irving collects the head from the lab, studying, narrowly escaping the Horseman himself and becoming a believer in Ichabod's story. For some people, that's how it happened. Because for this whole time now, up until this episode, he's been like, "Oh no, there's no such thing as a freaking horseman. It's probably like some crazy ass Satanist people doing some sort of satanic ritual. But you gotta see it to believe it. Trust me. When you see a man come into the evidence lab with no head, with an axe and some assault rifles or whatever guns the horseman has now, because he has to upgrade to this century. So obviously using guns is the perfect way to go. I be like, oh snap! This dude has no head. Well, he has a head, but I have it in my hand. But he's walking around with no head. He has no head. Headless horseman. So Abby and Ichabod attempt to destroy the head by various means, but are unsuccessful. They tried blowing it up. They tried smashing it, but given the fact that this horseman is supposed to be the horseman of death, I'm pretty sure you can't kill death. If we could kill death, I think a lot of people would probably still be alive right now. Just saying, I don't think you could kill death. I'm guessing that's what that meant by the fact you could, crack the skull. They discovered the Masons' heads hanging in town have been repurposed by the Horsemen into Paul Revere-style lanterns from the Midnight Ride. This makes Ichabod recall seeing Paul Revere being given a manuscript containing the Freemasons' information on the occult. He and Abby managed to find a copy of the manuscript pages, which revealed to be means to trap the Horsemen. So they had to find it first by going to a museum, to which Ichabod notices a group of kids actually on a tour about, Paul Revere. So Ichabod is kind of upset by the whole situation because of the fact that good fact that he actually lived during the time of the American Revolution. Well, he says that's not how it went. So he goes into and interrupts the tour about talking about he did not say the British are coming, the British are coming, which would kind of be inaccurate given the fact that at the time frame America would have still been we wasn't even America yet. We were still a British colony, so we would have also been considered British. So saying the British are coming, the British coming would have been kind of stupid, given the fact that that's Britain, and technically we're still Britain. This is why we're fighting. This is why colonies are fighting for its freedom against Britain rule. You're still British. They're still British at this time frame. So it's like, So then Abby had to come get him. Like, come on, he just bust up in the toe, start jotting down facts. Like, okay, Ichabod, you get it. And there's also another situation in this episode where Abby, is like, kind of stocking up on supplies and stuff, and he noticed that she has gallons of water. So he's like, "Where did you get it from?" She's like, "She bought it. It was a cheap price." It's like he's kind of surprised. He's like, "You bought water?" And he said, "Why don't you just go to the lake or the local tap?" And she's like, "You don't want nothing at the lake. And you don't want to know. No, I think she didn't want. You don't want nothing at the tap. You definitely don't want to know what's in the lake." Then he replies to the way our generation has pretty much destroyed stuff that we could easily get for free is freaking ridiculous. Which makes me think of, when he mentions that, it makes me think of the movie The Lorax. The books by Dr. Seuss got turned into a live animation film. Well, in the song, I remember the part of the song is it's beginning song called the Needville. How did I pronounce that freaking word? And the dude who was pretty much the evil villain of this whole story, he said everyone around here works for me. I sell them something they can get for free. We live in perfect harmony, which makes sense because think about it. We have polluted the earth so freaking bad that stuff that's supposed to be free we have to pay for. We have to go to the store buy gallons of water instead of just doing it like our ancestors did. Get out the freaking water. Get out the freaking lake. You do it how they did. We have polluted so much. There's so much crap in the water that you gotta even with tap water. Why do you think we got Brita filters? So we could take all that crap out the water. Same thing with air. The air is so fucking polluted that we gotta go to fucking Walmart and Sam's Club or whatever store you have in your country or state, wherever you live in. You gotta buy air purifier so you can purify the impurities out the air. So it's like simple things like air and water we don't get for free because we done fucked it up. We done fucked up the earth so freaking bad to the point where we can't even be like answers and go outside and freaking get water, breathe fresh air. Shoot, we can't even get good freaking vegetables and fruits no more. Like so many fruits, some things or so many fruits today, have pesticides on them or they're hormone grown where they come out where you have a regular sized apple and then you got apple that looks like you done pumped it full of freaking steroids, like it's like freaking huge for a freaking minute, or someone look like they mutated, like the episode of The Simpsons where they always have like 3-eyed fish in the water. And like some things you just can't get for freedom. It's like ridiculous. Anyway, back to the episode review. I just wanted to touch on that information. Um, they find out the transcript is a mean to trap the horseman. They have to, since the horseman only comes at night, they have to trap it with sunlight, and then the passage reads that, well, it's going to have to be a witch. So Abby tells them that we have, instead of trying to find a witch, because obviously in today's society, yes, we have witches, but not like how in this show's having like witches that actually like move things with the mind. But we have Wiccans. But I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a Wiccan kind of do telekinetic powers. You know? And it's not like witches going to either come out the freaking closet. I mean, some of them are out the broom closet. Some of them stay in the broom closet due to the, people's prejudice about magic and witchcraft. And some of them can't, a majority of people can't tell the difference between Wicca and Satanism. I don't know why. All you gotta do is do your freaking research. You can obviously know what's different about the two freaking religions. I'm just saying. It's like it's called read a freaking book or something. Geez, what the hell you have the internet for if you don't freaking use it to expand your mind and learn some shit? Anyway, so Abby tells them about UV lights, which is pretty much a fake ass sun. So so Andy appears to Abby, who she also freaks out, like, oh my god, dude, I saw you on the tape, you died. He's like, okay, I get it, you freaked out, I'm dead. Okay, got it, we got that, let's get past that. And he's trying to help her, claiming he wants to help her. He confirms that the horseman can be trapped and agrees to pass a message from Ichabod to the horseman. Abby, Ichabod, and Irving work together to build a trap for the horseman. They successfully lure the horseman through the tunnels using fake heads. And he's like, because he gets ahead, he's like, oh, it's not real. Crap. Then Ichabod is on one side of him, and then Abby's on the left. So they both have heads in the hand, but the horseman knows which one is the correct head because earlier we see Ichabod trying to decipher the code, which the code he needs a password in order to decipher the message. Decipher manuscript, and is Parvati put it on the back of the horseman's teeth. He lined it with metal. So since it has the teeth have the metal on the back, so with Abby holding up as she has it like glowing, given the fact that it's silver, it's shining. So he's like, okay, that's my real head because it's shiny. So he chases Abby. And she acts like her ankle is broken, acts like, oh, I can't move my ankle, Ichabod, help. So traps the horseman by putting trap him under a UV spotlight while it's still nighttime, transforming the moon into sun as per the manuscript. And in next week's episode, it's titled Necromancer. Ichabod is going to try to question the horseman. And I'm not sure. Can you question a person who has no head attached to his body? It's like, can you?
I mean, is his head gonna move while you talking to his body? You know, I kind of want to know how it's gonna work. And I'm curious of what Luke is gonna do now because he's told by Andy to stay away from Abby. Given the fact that now he's in on this 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 plot, this mystery and stuff. So I'm curious of what he is gonna do. Is he gonna, how is he gonna cope? Because he was freaked out when he started doing research on mysterious things that have been going on in Sleepy Hollow. So I'm curious of what's going to happen with his character. So that was all for episode 7 of Sleepy Hollow, titled The Midnight Ride. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys next Monday. Bye bye.